Coming up on Flowing into Awareness with Master Intuitive Anatara, the fathomless beauty of self love. What is self love? How can we begin to expand this awareness? What does it mean to be fathomless in self love? This and more coming up next as we celebrate our new platform on YHTV. This week's episode is brought to you by Support the Mountains Herbal Parasite Cleanse. This formula targets the small and large intestinal tracts and larvae, the most broad spectrum formula available today. 100% organic, formulated by Dr. Mikio Sankey, author of the Esoteric Acupuncture series. For 10% off your first bottle, visit shopyogahub.com and use the coupon code CLEANSE at checkout. Hello and welcome to YHTV's Flowing into Awareness with visionary and master intuitive Anatara. I'm Christina Suzuma, your host of this program. Today's topic is the fathomless beauty of self-love. And here with us is the beautiful Anatara. Hello, Anatara.
Hello, and I am feeling divinely fathomless today.
Ooh, that's divine.
Ooh. Oh, fathomless. I think it's one of those words that I just adore, and I'll explain why in a moment. But to me, that if something is fathomless, it's as if I can't imagine the end of it. I can't imagine the place where it stops and starts. It goes on. It's even more. I think it's more earthly and it's more physical than the feeling or the idea of infinity. I could say infinite self-love, but fathomless self-love to me means that there are just so many fathoms within and so many fathoms around us that we can go into, we can dive into, we can search, we can go seeking within. We can look for the answers in that fathomless wonder and the fathomless wonder of self-love. There are things that I would appoint the word fathomless to, like the way my breath is taken away when I see a beautiful sky, or I look at the ocean and it's the blues enter me and I become a part of it. To me that is fathomless beauty, and the love that I feel, the expansion, the bliss that I feel when I'm in one of those fathomless moments is the way I want to direct this conversation towards self-love. So self-love, what is that? It's acceptance of self. It's feeling that we have a divine connection with self. It's feeling that we will create and be creative with the self that we are, the self that we are given, and the self that we are developing. We come into life, we come with a soul, we come with a beingness, we come with a self. And that self then becomes expressed in the way we look, in the appearances that we choose to take on, and in the choices that we make about how we are going to give ourselves, show ourselves, and interact through ourselves with the world around us, to the people around us. And if all of that can be fathomless in a divine way, then wouldn't it be an amazing expression of us as our individual, God and goddess selves, angelic selves, universal selves? And wouldn't it be a phenomenal expression of how good we feel, how able we feel to exchange ourselves with the world in which we're in? So it is very frequently the case that people are not comfortable with loving themselves. They're not comfortable with even acknowledging that they may love themselves. If I love myself, am I not being selfish? If I love myself, am I too narcissistic? What am I saying to myself and to others when I love myself?
Mm.
And what I know from my heart is that when I feel an expansive sort of caressing of, or noticing of, or love of what I call myself, this I am being that I am, then everything around me becomes part of that radiant affect. Everything around me starts to work for me. I then become integrated with the people, the places, the things, the choices, the mood of the world around me. My ability to love myself, to be in self love, means that I can witness and watch and honor and interact with even the things that I don't like. Even with the political things that go on around me that I say, ugh, that's disgusting. But if I am loving myself, part of this love is channeled into my my expression of, and my receptivity to, even those things that I say that I don't love. In all honesty, the only way that we can affect any change in the world around us is to be in a very comfortable state of self-love, and to let what we give to the world come from that. When I work with people and they say, "But I don't know how to do that. I don't know how to love myself." And, am I allowed to love myself? When it appears that other people don't love me, is it okay for me to love myself? And the answer is always a resounding absolutely. Start with loving yourself. Know that you are worthy of it, that you are lovable, that nobody and nothing can actually take that right away from you. Find the things that you can look at initially and say, maybe I can love that little part of myself, and maybe I could love this other little part of myself. And as you do that with a kind of, the glee I'm expressing in my fathomless love of self, as you start to do that, it's not craziness. It's seeing that self-love is the first. Self-love is always the first thing. The first thing that matters. It's the first thing that counts. Loving yourself, because that love then becomes your love of, acceptance of, willing to interact with everything else. That's how important self love is. And it doesn't have to be a mystery, and it doesn't have to be something you work hard at. It can become the simplest way of being. Here I am in this moment. Do I love myself? Well, yeah, I do. Do I love everything that I do? No, not necessarily. But do I love myself? Do I love the potential for myself? Yes, absolutely, I do. So, how is your yes, absolutely, I do today?
This is a wonderful, wonderful moment, Anatara. Um, yes, this is, it's beautiful how you've articulated, and also that creating that awareness, right? That one fleck of awareness, because I don't think we're raised, I think many people culturally are not raised um, to even consider that, to even vocalize self love, because so often is could be construed as, oh, selfishness, or just it's all about me, right? And you can see where those lines can border too, right?
Sure.
But when it's coming from the truth and honesty within ourselves and from our heart, it is so beautiful. It is so joyful just to, as you say, it's endless. it's endless when you're able to tap into it. And I'm so happy you brought this to us because, it's like, you know, I think when we're born, there's a purity. There's a purity in every child when we look into their eyes. There's a purity. And it is love. I mean, this child is love, no matter what and how a child and a being is love. And to return back to that state of being, the true, to me, it's almost like the true baseline and foundation of who we are as people, and how you are now bringing us back and reminding us of that state of being, and
Yeah.
how
And
if it changes, one drop is a thousand waves, my wonderful mantra that I keep hold of, which is, if it starts here, it's going to emanate forward. That's so beautiful, and then that becomes fathomless.
it's that connection to the fathomless that I'm pointing out here, okay? That the fathomless beauty of self-love, the fathomless beauty of love. There is really no difference between the love that we feel for ourselves and the love that we know we feel for others. But we just don't frequently enough believe that we are allowed to love ourselves in the same way. And situations and circumstances and people seem to tell us that we're not allowed to love ourselves, that we must put someone else first. We must put other people and things first. And the truth of all of this is that when and as we love ourselves in that same dimension with the same energetic that we can give to other people, that we see in children, that we receive from children, then we are it. We're in it. We are doing it. We are all that blissful, phenomenal, fathomless love, which is
Mm,
the foundation for everything.
mm, beautiful, Anatara. Let's be it.
Yes, we're it.
Love it. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much, Anatara. This is another precious moment that you have shared with us, and creating more awareness to help us flow into our life and into our abyss, our fathomless abyss of love. And of course, we would love to thank each and one of you for joining us here at YHTV. There is more to come as we unfold our new platform, our new studio, and we would love for you to continue to join us here, to all our shows, especially here with Anatara. So personal and so intimate space here. And please ask your questions. You can leave a comment in the comment box on the website, and we will respond. Or give us a call at 818 Let's Talk. 818 Let's Talk. Leave us a message. Let us know if there's other topics that you'd like us to cover. Let us know how we can help you or a loved one. We'd be so happy to do it. That's why this platform was built. It was for you. It was for you, our community, our global space. And hopefully we can continue to touch lives throughout this planet. You can connect with Anatara at Twitter at Anatara, Facebook, Master Intuitive, on her website, anatara.ca, anatara.ca. We look forward to hearing from you. And until next time, namaste.